Oh dear, how can you stand your husband treating you like that? Ah, there's nothing I can do. Where would I go if I left? And there are the kids too. At the same time as she's telling you how terrible her husband is, she's also accepting all kinds of emotional abuse from him. Aren't there people like this around us? There must be quite a few. You can actually see very clearly from a Zi Wei Doshu chart why she would accept this kind of situation. She has all sorts of reasons, and from the Doshu chart, we can see all sorts of reasons, and because of this, we can work on improving our own issues. This is how we can change our fate. Recently there's been a popular topic called PUA. You know how to PUA, I know how to PUA, everyone does it. But has his wife noticed something? When someone tries to PUA you, you might not accept it. But when it's someone you love, you just go along with it. Some people are just naturally more susceptible to emotional manipulation, especially when it comes to relationships. It's very easy for them to be emotionally manipulated, as long as they love this person. You might even ask them, hey, how can you put up with your husband treating you like that? Is it because you love him too much? And this person might say, no, actually, I don't love him. If you don't love him, then why not leave? Sorry, there's nothing I can do. If I leave, where would I go? And, well, there are the kids too. They'll come up with all sorts of reasons. At the same time, while telling you how terrible her husband is, she continues to accept all kinds of emotional abuse from him. There are probably a lot of people like this around us, right? So at this point, you might wonder, why do you end up like this? In fact, you can see very clearly from a Zi Wei Doshu chart which types of people are prone to this kind of situation. As soon as they enter a romantic relationship, they automatically become willing to accept all sorts of emotions from others. Some even develop a savior complex, feeling like, yeah, today I accept all of this because I love you. And they use this as a way to make themselves feel like they're really in a relationship. They feel needed. So from this, we can see, and let me summarize for everyone, you'll realize that people like this are easily subjected to things like emotional abuse or emotional blackmail. In relationships, it's very easy for this kind of imbalance to develop. Honestly, we often say that relationships are like a seesaw. And what about a seesaw? Sometimes I'm down below, and then I use my weight to try hard to lift you up. Then you get to see the sky, and sometimes you sit down and lift me up so I can see the sky too. This back and forth is what makes a relationship interesting. If I'm always the one down below, always working hard to hold you up, letting you always be up high, then this relationship definitely won't last long. And it won't be any fun either, right? If both people are always on the same level, then there's nothing exciting about it. And it's not fun either, right? It's like two people just sitting on the floor together. There's no back and forth. So in reality, that's how it is. In relationships, you'll notice that kind of thing. Couples who have truly good and enduring relationships actually don't just experience the sweet, pleasant parts. It's like we often say and truly believe. The fundamental reason you truly know and appreciate sweetness is precisely because there is also pain and hardship. So the sour, sweet, bitter, and spicy are always tied together as a set. That's why between two people, there has to be a back and forth for it to feel truly sweet. And since there's a back and forth, of course, sometimes I'm on top, sometimes you're on top. And in order to cherishing, caring, or having expectations because of the wonderful moments we've shared and the sweetness you've given me, I can accept and endure your moods at times. But if I'm always the one hoping for your kindness, and I have to put up with the pressure of your emotions just for that, sooner or later, I won't be able to take it anymore. It's like being on a seesaw, and I'm always the one stuck at the bottom for days on end. I just can't stand it. I'll end up leaving, and then I'll come crashing down hard from above. So honestly, in relationships, emotional blackmail can sometimes even feel sweet. Like when a husband acts like a little puppy, wagging his tail beside his wife. Sometimes that's actually a very intimate gesture. But you can't always be like that. It has to go both ways. All right, but some people keep doing this, making their own position more and more in order to gain others' attention and presence. Why do some people act this way? As we just mentioned, there are a few possible reasons. So what's the first situation? The first situation is that this is simply just your inherent personality. In all your relationships, you naturally expect your position to be somewhat lower. In other words, once you truly fall deeply in love, your entire life completely revolves around your beloved partner and their needs. Your whole life is centered around your relationship with your partner as the focus, and you're always revolving around them. It's like in a seesaw game, you always want to lift the other person up. This is one type. So what's the other type? The other type is, well, they don't necessarily like the other person that much. But in the relationship, they care a lot about whether they can maintain the relationship. These two are actually different. One is, I can't be without you. The second is, I can't be without this relationship. So the first type is called I can't be without you. Basically, these people are what we call love-brained, right? People who are love-brained tend to show certain signs. For example, they really value family-oriented relationships. Once they get involved in a relationship, they just can't leave it, this kind of combination. Of course, what do we need to look at here? Here, we need to look at the spouse palace, and of course, the opponent palace, the road palace, and what else? Also the children palace and the calamity palace. It's the type that really values family, yes, 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 and then there's the last type, the one who just can't let go. Among these four palaces, if you encounter the gyro star, and it happens to be one of the main peach blossom stars, the main star of romance, then it's very easy for them to become someone who's obsessed with love. This can also happen if it's in the life palace. Many people become love obsessed, but the life palace tends to be a bit more delicate. Usually it's more likely if the life palace has a Tai-yin type star, or the Tongxing star, or sometimes the Jumen star. Jumen tends to feel insecure, Tiantong is reluctant to let go, and Tai-yin places great importance on family. Then, if the Tuo Luo star is positioned next to them, it will make the Tai-yin star feel that once we've become like family, I can't be without you. Then, as for Jumen, they're afraid that after losing you, they'll never find anyone better. Tianlong star, on the other hand, is deeply attached to others emotionally and reluctant to let go. So, if these three main types are in the life palace, or if they're in the spouse palace, children palace, career palace, or wealth palace, the same applies. Also, other peach blossom stars might have a chance as well, and in addition, people like this are more prone to being love obsessed. If they meet someone they like, they feel like they can't live without them. When they fall for someone, they feel like their whole life has to revolve around that person. And as long as that person is the type who is, what kind of person is this? Someone with Zi Wei, Qi Sha, Tai Yang, or Nianzhen Qi Sha, or those with a strong Qi Sha influence. These people place a lot of importance on ownership and want to control everything. So if you revolve around them and they want to control you, isn't it easy for you to get... It's very easy for you to lower your own needs when you're emotionally abused by someone like that. Why? Because for you, once this person is in your life, whatever they like, you can accept it. Naturally, you'll end up in this kind of situation. Now, the second situation is what we just mentioned. No matter what the other person does, you just can't be without a relationship. What kind of situation is this? This mainly happens in the spouse palace. Of course, the first situation is also related to the spinning top star, the spinning top. Now, in the spouse palace, you just can't get rid of relationships. In this case, it's only about the division of roles, and in the spouse palace, what kind of stars are involved. It's when Tiantong and Jumen are together, Tai-yin with Mars and the negative star's influence. Tai-yin can also transform into Ji, and Tanlang can also transform into Ji. In the first situation, the person willingly accepts it, but in the second situation, even though they're treated this way, deep down they feel, I don't love you anymore, but I'm very afraid. What will happen to my feelings if I lose you? So they accept it, but not because they truly can or are willing to, but because they're afraid of losing. In the first situation, though, they genuinely are willing to do this. All right, they might even use these things to make themselves feel like, I really love you. Like, I'm giving so much in this relationship, and I just want to know how much I can love this man. You might say, but teacher, I have a friend whose marriage palace isn't in these new medicines. But whenever he falls in love, he acts the same way. Why is that? Because you encounter it in your fate line. It could be because of your fate line. The major fate line or the annual fate line might pass through this, and then it happens. Maybe your natal marriage palace doesn't have the gyroscope star, but your major fate line or annual fate line does, or this year's fate line does. The marriage palace might have the gyroscope star, and this year, everyone's annual children's palace has the gyroscope star, right? So it's easy for this kind of situation to happen because of the fate line. Then you'll notice that the first type of person will tell you, I just can't live without him, and I'm willing to do anything for him. There are also people who, after just 1 year, suddenly wake up after New Year's Eve, because the fate line has shifted and they're no longer like that. Or there's the second type, who doesn't actually love this man, but still can't live without being in a relationship. So suddenly their main fate line changes and they start to think, why bother with relationships? Making good money is more important. Because their main fate line has changed, these are the two main situations. Finally, let's add a third type. What is the third type? The third type is, this person is perfectly normal most of the time, and he doesn't act like this with others. He completely values gender equality and cares about each other's rights. But when it comes to you, he just can't say no. So what kind of situation is this? Well, it means you absolutely have to create a significant power or a distinct trace for him. So the crucial question is, how exactly do you go about creating this power or this trace for him? It's specifically when the heavenly stem of your birth year profoundly forms his essential fate palace or an ominous, impactful trace. For example, if you were born in the year of Jia and his spouse Pallas has an empty sun with the sun transforming into G, then your innate traits cause the sun in his spouse Pallas to be activated by G, making him unable to resist your influence. Or let's say you were born in the year of Ren. His spouse Pallas is Zi Wei, so your innate traits can control his emotional state. Because with Ren, Year, and Zi Wei forming a pattern like this, you will be able to control him. And if, by chance, there also happens to be a Tuo Luo star on his side, then the degree and effectiveness of your control will be extremely, 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 extremely strong. All right, so the third type is when your innate heavenly stem influences others. In this case, he will usually be just fine. Think about it. If a Taiyang star is in the spouse palace, he must have some kind of dominance in the relationship, right? But because your unique trait creates a void in him, and when you create that void, he can't be without you. So isn't it easy for you to control him? Similarly, your innate qualities have a hold on his emotions, so doesn't that mean he can't refuse you? It's very easy for you to control him, right? So besides the heavenly stems of the forest, what else is there? There's also the heavenly stems of your life palace, the heavenly stems of the spouse palace, and what else? There's also the heavenly stems of your children palace. Your sexual skills make it impossible for him to be without you, so for your tenderness, he has no choice but to humble himself before you. No matter how you humiliate him in various ways, he still finds it romantic, sweet, and exciting. So from looking at the chart, we can see, why you are able to accept these things. This is also something we often tell everyone in class. We need to look at the actual situation to make a judgment. Why is that? Because, people who lower themselves in relationships or experience emotional pressure and emotional abuse in relationships, they have all kinds of reasons. It's never just because of one thing. He likes being abused. Okay, of course there are people like that, but they are definitely the minority. Under normal circumstances, everyone knows that we have dignity, right? So why would someone accept this kind of thing? There are all sorts of reasons, and from the astrology chart, we can also see the various reasons behind it. So then, by working to improve our own issues, we can change our fate. Okay, so aside from accepting this kind of exploitation or mistreatment in relationships, what else? Actually, the truly powerful thing about astrology is that it can reveal these patterns through its structural approach. It can clearly analyze why you always tend to spend money recklessly. Sure, everyone spends money impulsively, but the way you do it, the way I do it, and the way someone else does it are all different. Why is it that some people are always popular? But even then, your popularity, my popularity, and someone else's popularity are all different as well. That's what makes the astrology chart so interesting. It allows for this kind of precise analysis.